Okay, so let's say we tried to convert this site for whatever reason, and it doesn't work. We can go ahead and build it from scratch. The first thing to do is to go over to support.datamobile.com, and if you type in blank template, we've got an HTML file that's up that you can use, and you can convert this instead. I'm going to right-click and copy the link. I'm going to go back over to the Data dashboard, click Create Mobile Site, delete what's in here. I'm going to paste this link in, and we will call this NT Taxi Demo. And right now we'll just call it personal and move on. So this should convert pretty quick because there's really not a ton there. And when this comes out, it's going to be completely blank. There's not going to be any content inside of it at all, as you can see. So the first thing I'm going to do is go over and turn off the ads in the footer, just so it's really blank, and we'll switch over to the advanced render. And you can see there's absolutely nothing in it. So we want to build this site. So what we're going to do, first off, I'm going to add this image in. I'm going to right-click. I'm in Safari here. I'm going to copy the image address. And that should work for me. So I'm going to go to the header, drag an image in, insert inside, go to image URL, paste it in. Great, and that's going to show up inside of there. If you want, you can save these on your computer and just upload them if you like. I'm just going to use the URLs a little quicker for me to do to show you guys here. Now we're going to add some stuff to the page body. So we've got some text here. Let's see. Chicago Midway and O'Hare Airport. I'm going to add that in here. This is some text in the page body. So I'm going to drag some text in, insert it inside Chicago Midway and O'Hare Airport. I know there's probably more to it, but this is a little demo. So we'll throw that in. I'm going to go ahead and click center that. I'm going to make it bigger, we bold it, make it a little bigger. There we go. Let's see here. Now we've got some text and images. Can I copy this text? Can I do that?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. We add a little bit more text underneath here. I'm going to add this. I want to add it after this headline that I put in. So I'm going to mouse over it, let go, and I'm going to choose Insert After. Oh, no, it looks like I can. Yeah, the site's a little funky. So let's see, can I do the source here? Let's see if I can go in. I'll just grab some of this text here. I'm going to put this in manually. So it takes a little bit longer, but it's still fairly quick to do. And I think the last thing I'm going to do is just add in one more image. How about this text right there? Copy this image address and add this as an image just after the text. Just choose Insert After, put the URL in here, and click OK. Cool. So the very last thing I'm going to do is just change the background color here.
Choose the example.
Yeah.
You got it all.
Okay, cool. Let's see, what's the color for this thing? That color look good? Maybe I'll choose a specific color. It's 59, 5454? No? That's not the right color. How about 54? Oh, it's one of these. Nah, got no idea. Alright, I'll just stay with that yellow for now. And I'll do that back here as well. So here, kind of got the site together here. Let's take a look here. Okay, so we got a little basic kind of website going on here. If we want, we can probably make this a little bit larger if we really wanted to. There we go. And actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go and I'm going to add a quick call button up top here. And we'll just put in a little phone number here. And for a text, call now for or something like that. Yeah, so now we have a nice little click the call button in here, and it can go about doing what we need to do. I think we're good. So, any questions so far on kind of building something from scratch? Okay, no questions?
No questions yet.
So you can see, I mean, that took me a few minutes, but I kind of went from having absolutely no site to getting like a basic, kind of site going on. How do you add additional pages? Okay, that's a good question. So the way that our site works is, let me get the mouse back over here. You get that over there? We're working on kind of a dual screen sort of thing. The way that our system works is you can convert one URL at a time. You can actually take this URL right here, and if you want, you can modify it. If you paste it in, you can put a question mark and then a 1 at the end of it, or question mark and then a 2, or a 3, or a 4. And as long as it's a different URL, it will work, as long as it's not the same URL you converted the site with originally. And you can just add a link to that. Let me get rid of that. Let's do this. Let's add a link here. Let's do it before this text. Insert before. We're going to add a link to that URL. And the text display, we'll just call this, let's see, page 2. We'll call it that. Let's see, it looks like we need a little line break there. There we go. Do another one. Drag it on there. So now this will be like a second page. And if we click that, we can edit. This is the target page, create a new page design for it. And now you notice that the header carried over, and we'll just need to add whatever we want to the page body. And you can redo that if you like, over and over again. You can even rename it if you go over to the page design tab, click on it. You can rename it from empty to page 2 if you like. And you can go back over, go back to home, and then you can add just another one in kind of the same way. I'll add this after. I'll do the same URL. And then at the end, instead of question mark 1, this will just be question mark 2. And the text will be page 3. And so now we've got a couple different pages. You can turn these into buttons if you'd like, and then you can just customize the content. You can build a full and complete mobile website from scratch this way. Any other questions? Build from scratch?
So let me just show you quickly here. What you can do pretty easily is to make these look like buttons. I'm going to add a line break to separate them here. And we went through this a little earlier. You can just select it. You go to design here, shape design, and let's go with rounded. And you can just select black. And you see, it went ahead and it changed it to look like a button. And you can go ahead and center the text and maybe make the text a little bigger, just to kind of fit the overall style that you want. And that way kind of it looks like the buttons and it fits the site a little better and it's a little easier to click on as well than just a small. And so we'll do it here too. And let's give it a square shape. Red. So it doesn't look too good, obviously.
You could go with it's just a look, man.
But you can go in and change that as well. So you can kind of change the layout of the link and add those buttons in.
Mary Ann's asking, how do you change the size of the image you're using in the header background?
Sure. So in the header background here, so we have an easy way to change the size of it. All you have to do is you select the header first, then you click on the image that's up here. And you'll notice on the right, this design automatically pops up of where you can change it. My suggestion is by default this will be an auto, and you'll just change this to percentage. And by default it's 100, so say you want to make it 40% smaller, we can make it 60% width. And you see it changes it and automatically changes the size of it, so it doesn't take up as much space or anything like that.
And then Gary, how did you censor the text? That was again with the center tool over here on the button. Just click on the button, and you can use the left line, center, or right along to move that text around in the button, and you can also fold it if you want. I think it's already folded, and larger. You can edit all that stuff right from there.